रोहित जी, ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर यूबीकेवी वेस्ट बंगाल डॉक्टर डी वासु सर ने भी ज्वाइन कर लिया है। आप इमीडिएट को होस्ट बनाइए।
डन सर।
नमस्कार सर, गुड मॉर्निंग। डीसी सर, गुड मॉर्निंग। आई थिंक कोई ग्लिच है।
Am I audible?
यस सर, ऑडिबल
यस
सर।
सर, यस सर, परफेक्टली ऑडिबल।
Okay, okay, okay.
नमस्कार सर, नमस्कार। जन्माष्टमी
नमस्कार।
की शुभकामनाएं। विद इन 3 to 4 मिनट सर
जय
स्टार्ट
श्री
कर।
कृष्ण।
जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्णा, जय श्री
जय
राम।
श्री।
विद इन 4 मिनट सर स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, पार्टिसिपेंट्स ज्वाइन कर रहे
Okay,
हैं, बस
okay,
फोर
no
मिनट
problem.
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच सर, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग, थैंक यू। नंदिनी, साइड से जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं उनका स्क्रीनशॉट लेते रहना। यूजीसी को सबमिट करना पड़ता है जब डेटाबेस जनरेट होता है ना सर्टिफिकेट के लिए, तो वो यूजीसी को देना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, तो स्क्रीनशॉट लेते रहना।
ओके सर। ओके सर।
हाँ। ठीक है, 11 बज गया है, हमें लगता है कार्यक्रम हमें शुरू करना चाहिए। पार्टिसिपेंट्स धीरे धीरे ज्वाइन करते रहेंगे। ठीक है, आप स्टार्ट करिए।
Audible and visible, sir.
हाँ, यस यस, ठीक है।
Good morning, everyone. This side Nandini Sharma, proudly representing AgriMeet Foundation Bharat. And I must say, what a historic day to be here. Yesterday, we celebrated our 79th Independence Day. Once again, happy Independence Day to all of you. And today, on this divine day of Janmashtami, with the blessings of Sri Krishna ji, we gather here to begin something truly extraordinary, the 21 Days International Faculty Development Program Come Training ANNADATA 2025. To begin this grand program on an auspicious note, let us seek the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the divine embodiment of wisdom, knowledge, and learning. I would now like to request Rohitji to kindly play the Saraswati Vandana. Thank you so much, Rohitji. This is not just a training, it's a movement to empower minds, upgrade skills, and build a future ready agricultural ecosystem. We have with us top universities, international partners, and research institutions all coming together to make history. This grand initiative is organized by AgriMeet Foundation Bharat in collaboration with UGC Jodhpur, Southern University of Russia, Dr. YSR Horticultural University, Andhra Pradesh, Kodagu University, Karnataka, MPKV Rahuri, Maharashtra, SKUAST, Kashmir, ICARDA, Lebanon, ICR DCR, Karnataka, ICR Atari, Hyderabad, ICR Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh, ICR Hyderabad, UBKV West Bengal, and Mangalyatan University, Aligarh. And yes, this entire program is sponsored by none other than the Royal Society of Agriculture. Our aim is crystal clear: to nurture future ready faculty and scientists who will shape resilient food systems and build self reliant rural communities. Our objectives are upgrade faculty skills in modern agri sciences and research, integrate AI, drones, biotech, and digital farming into academics, promote climate smart and sustainable practices, strengthen teaching, research, and scientific citing skills, boost agri entrepreneurship and policy understanding, modern curriculum as per NEP 2020, build national and international collaborations. Our outcomes are faculty ready with modern practical agri competencies, hands-on experience in advanced technologies, stronger research and publication capabilities, learner-centric skill-based curriculum design, ability to mentor students and farmer for innovation, leadership to bridge labs, classrooms, and fields, drive sustainable, self-resilient rural growth. Now, I would like to invite a very humble, down to earth, and extraordinary individual who has been associated with AgriMeet for quite a long time. He has always been a guiding light for all of us, none other than Dr. Vishnu D. Rajput, sir, Principal Scientist and Head Southern Federal University of Russia, for his opening remarks. Sir, the session is yours.
Thank you very much, Nandini. Undoubtedly, this is great platform for students, scientists, researchers to come together to discuss. The theme is really interesting, Annadata. In July, very beginning of July, I was in IRI and I get chance to meet Dr. Ankur Sharma, and then he discuss about this theme about Annadata. It was undoubtedly it's a great uh, initiative to talking about Annadata. I mean talking about farmers. So greetings from Southern Federal University, Russia, to welcome all the participants and our eminent guest today, Professor Devarta and Professor Ashok, sir. So, most welcome, both of you. About the event, we have conducted several joint event with Dr. Ankur, and every time all the participants have very positive remarks. That's why every time we are coming with the enthusiasm and talking how to make agriculture more efficient in sustainable way. And it was my pleasure to collaborate with Dr. Ankur to directly indirectly support for these events, because this is very great platform. Large number of Indian scientists and even the global scientists and students, they are joining and discussing. So these faculty development program is going to be fruitful for all of us. So once again, I mean, thank you to all our guests. I just want to highlight a little bit about these efforts. As we know that we are using chemical waste fertilizers last several decades. I can say like just after green revolution. So continuous input in various way, including fertilizers, pesticides, even the emission from the industries. So this all chemical waste inputs and toxic elements, especially emerging contaminants like microplastic, nanoplastic, another PFAS, polyaromatic hydrocarbons, pesticide residues. So these are becoming, and the soil becoming a sink for this all pollutants. So I can say like soil biota are on threat. Those microbes who is helping plants to uptake nutrients and helping farmers to grow more food is on threat, and we cannot continue this practices for few more decades because soil now saturated. If we compare soil and agriculture with Russian Federation, the situation is quite different, I can say, because here we have very big size land holding farmer, like more than 5,000 hectare one farmer holding. So agriculture is completely mechanized, but we have a small holding. Also, we are having intensive agriculture, like 3 to 4 crops even per year. But here, like soil have only one time to grow and then have time for restoration. So these kind of challenges, especially under climate change era, we are facing. Our group, including me, we are working on soil health management. Especially, we wanted to edit rhizosporic microbiome system. So for that, we have created artificial soil, creating all the exact components what realistic soil. So try to understand the phenomena between interaction of plant roots and microbes, then different approaches using like physical, chemical, so different expertise also. So this is an initiative of the Russian Federation. So these knowledge which we are sharing at this platform, including our Indian scientists, so these are going to enrich our early career researcher. So once again, I welcome our eminent guest today, and especially Dr. Nandini. Please carry forward to invite our guest. So thank you very much, and my best wishes for great success for this event.
Thank you so much, Vishnuji, for your kind words. We are truly grateful for your valuable presence today. Now, moving forward, I feel honored to invite a very distinguished personality. I know today is the auspicious occasion of Janmashtami, and everyone is busy with festive celebrations. Yes, despite all of this, he has taken out his precious time to be with us. We are deeply grateful for his gracious presence. With immense respect, I invite Dr. Ashok S. Allur, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Kodagu University, Karnataka, to kindly share his inspiring words with us. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Nandini, and a very good morning to all of you. Professor Devabrat Basu, Honorable Vice Chancellor, UBKV University, West Bengal. Dr. V.D. Rajput, who delivered the opening remarks from Russia. My dear friend, Dr. Ankur Sharma, and all the learned delegates who are part of this 21 days international faculty development program. A very good morning to all of you, and my greetings on the eve of Sri Krishna Janmashtami. Friends, it really gives me an immense pleasure to be with you at this opening ceremony of the faculty development program, focusing on agriculture. Agriculture is one discipline which is not, anchors our economy, but it also nourishes the very existence of humankind. At its heart, agriculture is more than an occupation. It's a sacred covenant between earth and the humanity. It is the science, art, and practice of transforming soil, water, sunlight, and the effort into food, fiber, fuel, and then the hope also. So agriculture, as we all know, does not just put food on our plates. It shapes our cultures, it sustains our civilizations, and it forms the foundation of national security. Yet, the paradox of our times is that while agriculture needs and feeds billions and billions of people, it also faces unprecedented challenges, challenges such as climate change, challenges such as soil degradation, shrinking cultivable land day by day, scarcity of water, rural-urban migration, volatility in the market system, and the persistent threat for food insecurity. In India, where nearly half of our workforce is dependent on agriculture sector, these challenges are not abstract. They basically determine the prosperity of villages, the stability of households, and also the confidence of farmers themselves. This is why the faculty development program ANNADATA is very, very crucial. You, the teachers, you are the trainers, you are also the mentors. They are not just, imparting technical knowledge, but also shaping the next generation of thinkers who will lead agricultural innovation in this country and across the globe. Before we explore the strategies, let us remember, education is not just about filling the vessels with facts. It is basically about sparkling curiosity, encouraging problem-solving skills, and nurturing resilience. And if you look at the agriculture in 21st century, friends, the 21st century agricultural landscape is undergoing profound transformation. There are three phases, and a lot of forces are operating on this, and which define the change, the technology, sustainability, and globalization in agriculture sector. If you look at the technology in agriculture, we call that as agri-tech innovation, or that is where it is bringing the revolution in agriculture. Now we are talking about precision farming. We are using drones, we are using GIS, the data analytics to optimize the inputs and mixture, and maximize the crop yields. Smart irrigation systems, which are powered by IoT sensors, conserving water in water-stressed areas. We have biotechnology and also the genetic engineering, basically focusing on developing the climate resilient, high yielding crops. Artificial intelligence, which is helping our farmers to predict the crop health, disease and pest outbreak, crop yields, and also the market trends. If you look at the sustainability concerns, agriculture basically, unfortunately, many times contributes to greenhouse gases. Thus, eco-friendly practices such as natural farming, organic techniques, conservation agriculture, agroforestry, they are more important than ever. Faculty must inspire students not only to adopt technology, but also to respect ecological balance. A third important aspect in this is the globalization of agriculture. Our students must increasingly, think beyond local markets. They should look at the international standards. They should worry about the certifications at the international level, and they should help and promote the exports and the international trade. Today's young agri professionals, they're not just farmers, they are not just researchers, but they should come out, they should emerge as global entrepreneurs. If you look at the agriculture, what I would like to say here is it is no longer a static traditional activity. It used to be earlier, and it was once perceived to be a traditional and a static activity. But instead, agriculture is currently a high-tech, globally interlinked, sustainability-driven enterprise, and it is the new paradigm. Then, teaching methods, the curricula, and the research endeavors must adopt, accordingly. If you look at the role of, faculty and pedagogical innovation, how do we prepare our students to thrive in this scenario? The answer is it is basically by faculty development. We need to train our faculty, who in turn will train the students and teachers. I always consider teachers as the catalysts of innovation. They are the people who drive the change, who ignite the minds of the students and who guide them towards innovation. And if we consider teachers as educators, they keep relying on traditional lecture delivery. It is not the requirement of the day. We need to equip them, train them, provide an enabling environment so that they provide the best technologies to the students. So if we look at this essential directions, we need to look at the experiential learning, which is now part of Indian agricultural education system, because agriculture cannot taught merely in the classrooms. Let all of us know it. It must, be lived in the fields, in the laboratories, in the startup, incubators, and in the villages. Students should see the theory and practice together when they learn. Demonstration farms should be there. Exposure visits and farmer-student interactions are very, very, vital for students. And agriculture education should adopt interdisciplinary approach, because agriculture is not just an isolated education system. It merges with economics, computer science, ecology, business studies. Teaching modules must encourage cross-disciplinary learning where agri-data science, agri-business management, or your climate resilient agronomy, they combine together, they are given to the students so that they understand this. And we should have a research orientation. This is very important. This is one subject in the entire system, because now I am the vice chancellor of a traditional university where the research is given a last priority. When you come to agriculture sector, research is one of the mandatory and the most important sector. So in that context, I would like to say faculty must instill an aptitude, research aptitude in the students, not just a ritualistic, a requirement, but it should become a habit of mind. Every agricultural challenge, from pest management to market access, must spark inquiry mindset in the students. If you look at the entrepreneurship and innovation, this is also a very, very important aspect. In this case, with the rural youth moving away from farming, agriculture, so it can be attractive if you combine the entrepreneurship opportunities. Students must be encouraged to think like innovators and startup founders. This is one of the important things that as a faculty you should, focus. And the last one, it is value-based education. This is very important. This is one of the most important missing link wherever we talk about. At its heart, agriculture is ethical. It concerns food, it concerns life, it concerns nature, and it cannot be unethical in any of these cases. Teachers must nurture compassion. Teacher must provide and support students for environmental stewardship and social responsibility alongside the technical skills. Thus, the faculty development today is about equipping our teachers with new pedagogical tools, case studies, ICT-based teaching, simulation models, participatory rural appraisal, and also the digital storytelling. If you look at the national vision and the future directions in agriculture sector, India is the largest democracy and an agricultural powerhouse. It has ambitious goals as far as agriculture production is concerned. We talk about doubling of farmers' income. We talk about achieving national food security, nutritional security, promoting natural farming, and positioning itself as an innovation hub in the food system across the globe. In this journey, the agricultural universities, the agriculture colleges, the agricultural institutions, they have a pivotal role to play. And within them, the faculty development programs like this, they are the driving forces. Friends, I would like to share a few directions we need to look for the future and then close my talk. One is integrating national education policy, that is NEP 2020. There is a flexibility in curriculum design. There's a credit transfer facility, multidisciplinary approach. They are the essential in agri ecosystem. Faculty must align themselves, with teaching, embodying skill development, internships, and also the community immersion. This is very important. Digital agriculture and AI literacy. It is essential for each and every faculty. Every agri graduate should have basic familiarity with coding, data interpretation, and digital tools. These FDPs, they must train teachers confidently to use ICT in agriculture, ICT in teaching, and also digital platforms in research. International collaboration. One thing I should thank Ankur for this, because he has brought so many, institutions on this platform. International collaboration is one of the need of the day, and we need to encourage student exchange programs, joint research, and also the global classrooms and the universities abroad. This is very, very important. And agriculture is a global science. Pests do not respect, borders or do not make markets. They cross, they go out of the borders. Then we should also focus on inclusive agriculture. This is very important. We need to bring women, marginalized communities, smallholders into center of agricultural education. At the Indian context, when Vishnuji was talking about the Russian context, there are big land holdings. When it comes to Indian context, 80 to 83% of my farmers are small and marginal farmers who hold 1 to 2 hectares of land. In that case, unless we focus on them, we bring them at the center of agriculture sector, we will not be able to bring any change. Also, we also focus in such a way that there is a need for promoting social equity as well as economic growth. Friends, sustainability should be at the core, one of the core principles for agriculture sector. Every new experiment must ask, is it sustainable for the soil? Is it sustainable for water? Is it sustainable for the farmer's livelihood? These 3 points we should ask ourselves whenever we design a research program. Faculty must learn to teach sustainability not just as a subject, but as a lens through which every subject is viewed. I would like to conclude by saying as a faculty development program, colleagues, as educators, you are the dream for the country. As educators in agriculture, we need to stand at a historic crossroads, and we need to seed the classrooms with all new technologies which can help us in bearing fruits in the farms, policies, as well as innovations tomorrow. And everything is in your hands. And this is the true ripple effect of teaching. So I would like to say that you should have the vision to dream new possibilities. You should impart skills to solve real world agricultural problems. You should instill values to respect nature and honor humanity. So with this, I call, all of you, to embrace this journey of innovation, sustainability, and service. And let us dedicate ourselves to reimagining agriculture not only as a science or not just as a profession, but as a mission to safeguard the future of humanity. I would like to congratulate all of you. There's a huge number of faculty who have joined across the globe, and I wish each and every one of you a wonderful 21 days training program. I'm sure by the time you complete this program, you will have access to all, information, vision, and how you lead the agriculture sector, how you guide, because you are the torch bearers of this country. And I thank Ankur and his team for inviting me to speak few words with you. And I am available on my LinkedIn. Definitely, I mean, for any of these things, in case you wish to be in touch with me, I'm available on LinkedIn. I request all the faculty friends to be in touch so that it's a small community. Agriculture scientists is a small community, and we should keep interacting each other and lead this revolution in such a way that we emerge as one of the world powers in agriculture sector. With these few words, I thank the organizers for this opportunity, and I wish all of you a great FDP. Thank you. Thank you, Varindal, and namaste.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ashok S. Alur, sir, for your kind and inspiring words. We are truly honored to have your valuable presence with us today. Your guidance and encouragement have added immense value to this inaugural ceremony, and your vision will continue to inspire us throughout this 21-day FDP Come training program. We sincerely appreciate the time and the thought you have shared with us today. Thank you so much once again. Now, moving forward, it is my privilege to invite Professor Debratu Basu, Honorable Vice Chancellor of UBKV Bengal, to kindly share his words of wisdom with us. Sir, we are truly delighted to have you with us today. Thank you for your gracious presence. Over to you. The session is yours.
Thank you, Nandini, for the nice anchoring. Must be privilege that Ankur has invited me for this 21 days FTV, especially the organizations and all the team members of AgriMeet Foundations, Bharat. The program inauguration itself is nicely set with Saraswati Bandana, and I'm really enchanted. Anyway, I have gone through the course module. It is really well composed, and they have the team itself rightly choose the frontier areas where we have to delve in. Again, I am thankful for the team, those who have selected the topics. I must be thankful to all the participation. They are joined in this FDP. You know that before joining as a Vice Chancellor, I was professing for last 35 years in 3 different universities, both central and state-aided universities. And one of my cup of teas was launching training for university teachers or the ICR summer and winter schools. So I have little bit experience to organize such training. But when you're working on training on hybrid mode, and that gives us an edge that we can learn through a distant mode, keeping our pace of time. So I'm really overwhelmed going through your brochure, the way you set the program. So this is very relevant at this juncture of time. As a trainer, normally we look for of changing of knowledge, changing of skills, and changing of attitude. We normally call it ASK. But to my opinion, apart from changing attitude, skills, and knowledge, that leads to changing of capabilities. This 21 days program trying to focus on changing your capabilities. To be very honest, I am over 60 and still I feel to be upgraded because learning is a continuous process. And one, our Ramakrishna Paramahansa, the great soul, he told that Jabot Bachi Tabot Shikhi. That's mean you can learn till the last breath of your life. So being a vice chancellor, I also as a student, I try to learn myself each and every day to make myself updated. As agriculture is changing, so agriculture knowledge system is changing. So for all of us, from students, teachers, SMS, everybody should have to update as our situation is changing. So to the other name of life, simply we call it adjustment. So we have to adjust with the challenges we have. So to adjust with the challenges, you have to be knowledgeable, you have to be skillful, you have to change your attitude regularly to become positive, to grow yourself. Growing is not important, growing is more important, as we normally say. So anyway, if we can recall our past, when we just born in 1960s, that time we have a problem of food shortage in India, and we have to make MOU with USA, and it's called PL 480, and we have to bring foods, which is, I cannot say it, not food, not eatable by human, from US. But then comes Green Revolution, and we try to move forward for producing more. This called in 60s to 70s in agriculture called Green Revolution phase. Then in 70s, we are thinking at, okay, we are producing, but whether our production is economically feasible or not, so we are thinking about the economics. The 70s phase is called farming system phase. Initially, in the Green Revolution phase, two category of scientists are very important. One is agronomist, other is plant breeder. But in after the Green Revolution phase, when farming system research phase creeps in, they apart from agronomist and plant breeder, economists they can play the role. In 1980s onward, then we were also thinking for okay, we are doing very well, producing much. Even our production is economically feasible. Then our scientists are thinking about that, okay, we are producing much, it is economically feasible. How, what extent we are harming the nature? Then the concept of sustainability comes in, and then people are thinking about environmental issues. Then we are thinking about consideration of how the soil is being degraded, how aquifer is being overdrawn, how the environment is being polluted by excessive use of pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers, and so on. So the 1980s to 90s, they are called environmental phase. And that's great. So regularly we are changing our ideas. So as agriculture is changing, I'm giving you the history of changes of agriculture after 1960s. Then in 90s, the people are thinking, okay, we are doing fine, taking care of all agronomy, plant breeding, then economics, then environmental issues. That's fine. But probably there are issues like management, the management of resources, maybe the inputs, the management of the laborers, the management of organization that fits in. So the 1990s to 2000, we used to call it management phases. That's great. And all these phases I quoted it from a book is published from UK called Gatekeeper series, Phases of Agriculture in the World. But after that, from 2000 onwards, we never thought of. Then we cannot give names to that. Then those who are in the helm of agriculture, quite knowing, then a word ICT comes in. And 2000 to 2010, we're thinking about that how best we can use ICT in agriculture. And lot of projects, lot of works has been done. So from 2000 onwards, this mobile telephonies and other, how it can be SMS and how can send it to the farmers, how quickly with that, and how these issues of uh, information communication technologies can we use in agriculture. They are much cultured at that time. So we can call it ICT phase of agriculture. Then fine, then 2010 to 2020, where we faces Corona and others, but there is a silent movement by the government itself. That government tries to feel okay in agriculture. Those who are passing, they are starting to have a white collar job, but okay, we cannot give job to every agriculturist. So we are thinking for entrepreneurship. We are thinking for startups. So and with in India, we have see a great movement of agri startups in this particular phase of agri entrepreneurship and everything. And more than 20,000 startups has been done in India. And one of my students did work on agriculture startups, and just trying to write a book how agriculture startup and emerge in India. And we have observed that there are 2,000 startups in agriculture from 2010 to 2020. So this phase we call agri entrepreneurship and startup phase of agriculture in India. That's fine. It's going very well. Now it's 2025, and there is a revolution of digital revolution. We, the government itself, have a great digital agriculture projects. And those people like us, those who are thinking a bit earlier than the others. I can recall one of my story in 1990. I got my assistant professorship, and I have associated with one project by the Ford Foundation on sustainable agriculture across India. So one of my mentors is a consultant. He used to tell me one word. Yeah, my nickname is Debu. So he used to say, Debu, try to think ahead of others. If you can think ahead of others, then people will ask you, people will invite you, people will give weightage to you. So throughout my career, I to walk ahead of others. So then I instigate my students that look, now is the initiations of AI, machine learning, and IoT. Though you are an agriculture graduates, you have to think of that. You have to know these issues. You have to know Python. You have to know R. You have to know machine learning tools. So you have to cope with self with. Though we are doing PhD, that's great. But apart from PhD and others, try to learn these issues. Take certificate course, take diploma, and some of my students learning it very well. So we have co-learning, we jointly learning on that. So this is 202 to 2030, probably it will be the AI phase of agriculture. And honestly, as a man of beyond 63 years age, I am still working for the last 5 years on AI and machine learning and IoT with my students and colleagues. And we see that there is a boom. And I am searching on some of the AI platform that what should be the best options to learn in agriculture apart from general agriculture. The answer comes, well, you should have at least have a focus, you at least have a knowledge on data science. Data science, that's the focus. So anyway, if you have to cope with the time, if you want to cope with the challenges we have in agriculture today, you have to be more knowledgeable, you have to be more skillful. Your people earlier, when we are student, normally our parents or teachers say do good results. Result doesn't matter. If you go to West, if you go to some of the developed countries of the world, there they used to say skill matters. So not only updating your knowledge, update your skill so that you can deliver. Your degree, your PhD, DSc, master degree with good result, gold medal, it will matters less. So try to be update yourself with the challenges that we have at the present time and try to forecast what may happen in 1930s onward. So if you're thinking on that line, planning your career path in that direction, that when I am telling you, you have a vision, and to reach that vision, you have a mission, and to reach that mission, you have some goals. Goals means intermediate milestone of your life. So those who are the participant of this 21 days program, everybody should have a one-page write-up or one-page checklist what you have to should do in future. What courses you will enroll yourself, what new skills you will learn, what computer program you should adapt yourself. So these are the issues. What new books you will read, what new projects you will launch, how best you will collaborate. Capacity building has three components. One is investing in a persons. That means you're training and others. Investing in your organization. That means how best you can develop your organizations. Third is investing in networks. I must praise Ankur in this platform. Ankur is a very young boy, but he is very powerful. Why he is powerful? He may be knowledgeable with a degree of doctorate. He has some good skills of communicating others. But his power lies with the network he has. So earlier we say knowledge is power. Later we say skill is power. Nowadays we used to say network is power. So try to build your network. Your FDP will give you the scope of improving or updating your knowledge. They have both sessions on practicals that helps you in developing your skills. At the same time, you will be attached in a network of, say, all the participants, all the resource persons, those who are involved in this particular platform for these 21 days. So that means you will be more enriched by number of person they will be attached in your network. So I am very hopeful. I am very hopeful that this foundation, Agreement Foundation, the way they are working for the community or for all the stakeholders of agriculture in India and abroad, yes, both international collaborators, yes, very strong connections, and that make this platform more and more strong. At the same time, bringing a good number of people, those who have common understanding, common thinking for the cause of development of agriculture in the world. So, a great souls are united in a common platform, and as a teacher, as a person, those who loves agriculture, those who thinks agriculture, those who drink agriculture, those who dream agriculture, I cherish all success of this 21 days training and the growth of these organizations, AgriMeet Foundation, in the days to come. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words and blessings. Your presence truly enriches this program. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Ankur Sharma, Chief Secretary of AgriMeet Foundation Bharat. Without him, none of this would have been possible. He is my mentor, constantly guiding me like a light, showing the right path every step. Sir, we are honored to have you with us. May I kindly
Thank you.
request you to share your words with us?
थैंक यू सो मच रंजनी। जब हमने इतने बड़े बड़े वटवृक्षों को सुना हो तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि हम जैसे अंकुर के लिए कुछ बोलने जैसा बचा है। यदि हम बोलते भी हैं तो सूर्य को दीपक दिखाने जैसा है। सबसे पहले दोनों कुलगुरुओं का हाथ जोड़ के बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि इस छुट्टी के दिन जहां सेंट्रल और स्टेट गवर्नमेंट में अवकाश है, हर व्यक्ति अपने घर पे है, मेरे निवेदन पे, मेरे आग्रह पे आपने मेरा निवेदन स्वीकार किया और इस फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम में हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स को ब्लेसिंग दी। बहुत अच्छी तरीके से हमने देखा ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर कोडागू यूनिवर्सिटी, उन्होंने फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम के इंपॉर्टेंस को बताया कि एक फैकल्टी के करियर के ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट में, उसके एकेडमिक परफॉर्मेंस में किस तरीके से इस तरीके के फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम का एक इंपॉर्टेंस होता है। ज्यादातर कैंडिडेट्स हमसे कहते हैं डॉक्टर साहब एफडीपी में रजिस्ट्रेशन करवा देना, केस के लिए काम आ जाएगा, करियर एडवांसमेंट स्कीम के लिए हो जाएगा, हमारा 2 नंबर मिल जाएगा, 5 नंबर मिल जाएगा। तो सर ने उसकी इंपॉर्टेंस से बियॉन्ड जाके ये बताया कि इस तरीके के फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम एक फैकल्टी के लिए और उसके एकेडमिक जीवन में किस तरीके से इंपॉर्टेंस होते हैं। और उन्होंने ये सिद्ध किया कि किसी देश का पतन और उन्नयन उसकी दीवारें, मशीनें और कारखाने नहीं होते, वरन शिक्षित युवा शक्ति होती है। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर कोडागू यूनिवर्सिटी, आपने हमारे रिक्वेस्ट पे इस कार्यक्रम को ज्वाइन किया और इस फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम के आयोजन को सिद्ध किया। साथ ही साथ हमारे पिता तुल्य ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर यूबीकेवी वेस्ट बंगाल, हमने उनसे निवेदन किया, बड़े हंसते हुए उन्होंने हमारे निवेदन को स्वीकार किया और उन्होंने जो एक दौर था ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन से अमृत काल, जो हम बोलते हैं ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन, जहां हमने बहुत संघर्ष को देखा, फूड स्केर्सिटी से लेकर सेल्फ सफिशिएंसी। अभी मैं एमएस स्वामीनाथन कॉन्फ्रेंस में था, ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर जी जब संबोधन दे रहे थे तो माननीय मोदी साहब ने एक बात कही थी कि जो हमारी सरकार है वो सिर्फ फाइलों में नहीं दिखनी चाहिए, वो किसान के खेत में दिखनी चाहिए। तो उन्होंने ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन से लेके प्रेजेंट एरा और जो उनका निजी जीवन है, जब उन्होंने असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर से लेके एक इतने बड़े ओहदे ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर का पद ग्रेड किया, उन्होंने उस स्ट्रगल से लेके सारी चीजों को बताया कि हमें कैसे अपग्रेड रहना है, कैसे अपडेट रहना है और चीजों को कैसे आगे बढ़ाना है। हमारे बहुत बड़े सहयोगी, मैं कह सकता हूं हमारे बड़े भाई जैसे डॉक्टर विष्णु जी राजपूत साहब, आपका हमेशा सहयोग, आपके विश्वविद्यालय का सहयोग फाउंडेशन को मिलता रहता है। आपने भी रशियन एग्रीकल्चर और इंडियन एग्रीकल्चर को किस तरीके से एक साथ जोड़ा जाए, सॉइल की इंपॉर्टेंस को कैसे समझा जाए और फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम में इसको कैसे अमलगमेट किया जाए, उस पे चीजों को बहुत अच्छे से बताया। आपको याद होगा आप आईआरआई आए थे, आईआरआई में हम दोनों लोग एमएस स्वामीनाथन लाइब्रेरी में बैठे थे और हमने इस बात को आगे बढ़ाया था कि एक फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम हम करने जा रहे हैं अन्नदाता, क्योंकि फाउंडेशन डे हमारा आईसीआर का था 16 जुलाई, तो ऑनरेबल एग्रीकल्चर मिनिस्टर ने भी बड़ा एम्फेसाइज किया था इस टर्म को। तो हमने इसकी थीम, इसका एब्रिविएशन भी अगर आप देखेंगे तो बिल्कुल ANNADATA, एक एक वर्ड की एक बहुत बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंस है, तो आप वहां से जान पाएंगे। तो मैं ज्यादा समय न लेते हुए, क्योंकि इतने बड़े बड़े विद्वानों ने बोला, मैं महज अंकुर हूं, मेरा तो अभी जन्म ही नहीं हुआ, इतने बड़े बड़े वृक्षों को सुनने के बाद, तो मैं ये कहूंगा कि बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। इस पावन दिन श्री कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी पे आपने अपने आशीर्वचनों से हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स का मार्गदर्शन किया। आज चूंकि इनॉग्रल सेरेमनी थी, इसलिए इस कार्यक्रम को 11 AM पे कराया गया है। बाकी जो भी लेक्चर्स मंडे ऑनवर्ड से चलेंगे उनका टाइमिंग 6:30 PM टू 8 PM रहेगा। जो वाइस चांसलर्स, डायरेक्टर, कमिश्नर, एडीजी, डीडीजी जो भी लेक्चर्स दे रहे हैं उनका पूरा डिटेल आपको व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में मिल जाएगा। तो 5 दिन हमारा लेक्चर रहेगा, 2 दिन जो सैटरडे संडे एज पर आईसीआर नॉर्म्स, एज पर यूजीसी नॉर्म्स, वो एक छुट्टी रहती है, वहां आपके डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशंस को देखा जाएगा कि क्या क्या डाउट्स हैं। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दोनों कुलगुरुओं को, हमारे बड़े भाई डॉक्टर विष्णु डी राजपूत साहब को, कि आपने इस कार्यक्रम को बहुत भव्य और बहुत अच्छा बनाया। और जो हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स इस तरीके के फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम को कैरियर एडवांसमेंट स्कीम और डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट के लिए नंबर्स का जरिया मानते थे, उनको इसके इंपॉर्टेंस को बताया। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। ओवर टू यू नंदिनी।
Thank you.
With this, we come to the end of inaugural ceremony of 21 days faculty development training program ANNADATA 2025. On the behalf of AgriMeet Foundation Bharat and our knowledge partners, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our eminent guests our mentors, our each participant who has joined with us today. Your presence has truly added immense value to this program. We request you all to kindly join this from tomorrow, 17th of August at 6:30 p.m. onwards as the sessions begin. A special note of thanks to Dr. Ankur Sharma sir for giving me this wonderful opportunity to stand here and speak in front of such esteemed dignitaries. Your constant guidance and mentorship have been like a light up for me. Now, I would like to request everyone kindly switch on their cameras as we conclude this ceremony with the national anthem. So please, everyone kindly switch on your cameras so that we also can take a picture.
जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
भारत माता की जय। सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स लेफ्ट कर सकते हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सभी के ज्वाइनिंग के लिए, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।